Hello and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time on this channel, you're welcome. I am Anne Pochen. I'm an author and I also do business. Now today's video is basically for the part of my channel where, it's not really, there's no really segment on my channel that welcomes people. But today's video is basically me welcoming my audience from United Kingdom, where I am based. Okay, I am Ugandan. However, I do my videos from the UK. Okay, United Kingdom to be precise. So I recently noticed that there are people who watch my videos from United Kingdom, and I wanted to welcome you. And I'll also be sharing with you 10 traditional British food. Okay. So that is why I've got this laptop here. I'm going to be showing you some of the pictures, okay, of the traditional British food. But before I get into that, if you watch my videos from the UK, welcome and thank you so much for watching. And also my UK subscribers, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I hope my content is beneficial to you, okay? And thank you so much for those of you who interact in the comment section under the video that you watch. Thank you so much. And thank you for those of you who also like the videos once you've watched them. Thank you so much for doing that. And also for those of you who are in the UK and would like to subscribe to this channel, it is free to subscribe. So do feel free to subscribe to this channel if my content is beneficial. And you are more than welcome to share my content with your friends, your colleagues, and even your family members, okay, who you think may benefit from the content on this channel, whether it's the business content or the fashion content or the arts and entertainment content or even the real life issues content, okay. You are more than welcome to share that content, okay. Now without further ado, let us get into me sharing with you the British traditional food that you should try, okay. Now let me know in the comment section if you have tried British food before. Number one is shepherd's pie. Yes, shepherd's pie. I actually have a recipe of shepherd's pie. If not on this channel, I actually have it on the A.H.P food store Instagram page, okay. So let us okay, a wholesome and classic British meal. Shepherd's pie originated in Scotland and the north of England and is primarily made from minced beef and potatoes. Many families will make this dish using beef, but then it should actually be referred to as cottage pie, as shepherds only herd sheep. Duh. Okay, so if you use if you use beef, you should call it cottage pie. So they use it interchangeably, shepherd's pie or cottage pie, okay. But yeah, but they use it interchangeably. I normally use minced meat, okay, like whether it's beef or turkey or even chicken. But I normally mostly use beef to make this dish, okay. Oh yeah, it looks like this. Sorry, that's what it looks like. Number two is beef Wellington, which looks like that. That looks so yummy. Beef Wellington is a fillet of steak coated in pate and rolled in pastry. Although the dish shares its name with the famous Duke of Wellington, it actually shares no link with the British nobility. In reality, it is thought that beef Wellington was based around the French dish filet de bœuf en côte, which is fillet of beef in pastry. Okay, so it has nothing to do like with royal family or any of the nobles. Okay, family. Let me know in the comment section if you've tried Wellington beef before, beef Wellington before, sorry. Now, the third one is very popular and we have this regularly, and it's basically fish and chips, which looks like this. Okay, now, typically we get this from the takeaway, okay? Or if you have it at home, you can make it at home, or the freezer section, freezer food section. In most supermarket they sell them and you can just put them in the oven. Okay, so I might do, I've been wanting to really do a fish and chips mukbang. Okay, but every time I order it, my son is still like awake and it's not easy filming with my son because he'll be communicating in the background or on camera, changing topics as they do. But yeah, one of these days I will do fish and chips mukbang. Okay. Perhaps nothing is more synonymous with British food than fish and chips. But unfortunately, this dish can often be a bit disappointing if you don't get it in the right place. It's true. Sometimes the batter for the fish is not crispy, which is not nice because if it's not crispy, it's soggy and it basically soaks up the oil, or there's hardly any fish in there. But thankfully, the chip shop where we get our takeaway from actually does nice fish and chips. So yeah, a top tip is to look for chip shops that cook their fish fresh to order. Avoid a chippy that displays stacks of pre-cooked fish behind the glass. Yeah, don't get your fish pre-cooked, like the pre-cooked fish. Just have it the freshly made ones is better. Okay, so although there are fish and chip shops all over the UK, we find that this dish is always at its most delicious when eaten by the sea. That's why if you're looking to experience a true British seaside delicacy, it's best to try it somewhere coastal. Okay, if you're studying at the English language school in Brighton, we recommend out the Melrose by the seafront. Okay, so you students, you Brighton students, yeah, go to Melrose by the seafront. Number 4 is Tea Cup Masala. Now, when I saw this, I thought of Friday night, because on Friday night in most towns within the UK, they have curry nights. Okay, so this sounds more Asian, and I'll tell you why. Although it may have South Asian roots, there's a lot of evidence to suggest that chicken tikka masala was first created in Britain by a Bangladeshi chef in Glasgow. Okay, now I've never been to Glasgow before, but I've been to Dundee, Scotland. Okay, for those of you who don't know where Glasgow is in Scotland. Okay, nowadays it's considered one of the country's most popular dishes, and is served in curry houses all over Britain. Okay, where can you find it? Alongside a stunning array of British Asian cuisine, some of the best curries in the UK can be found in Manchester Curry Mile. If you are studying at the BSc Manchester, you might also want to check out Manchester's halal restaurants. Okay, so did I show you what it looks like? Yes, I did. That's how it looks like. Number 5 is steak and kidney pie. Steak and kidney pie. I don't know if I've tried steak and kidney pie, but this is what it looks like. Okay. Steak and kidney pie, or any kind of pie for that matter, whether they're covered in pastry or covered in potato, pies feature heavily in British cuisine and are the perfect antidote to the harsh British winter. So this is normally eaten in winter. Most pies are eaten in winter because winter is very cold, and therefore we need like heavy food to keep us warm and comfort food, right? That is why you see me like cooking like heavy meals and one pot meals and all of these kind of meals, and you know, but in summer we eat more salads and light foods, okay, because it's hot. For the home of pies, it's best to head to the north of England, to Manchester, okay, or York, where you can find delicious homemade pies in local markets and restaurants. Yeah, they do sell them in markets as well. We have a local market. I'll see if, oh, they don't, I'll see if they sell it in the, what's it called? In our local market. I'll see. But I know that I've seen our local takeaway shop doing pies. I don't know if it tastes nice though, but I'll see. Anyway, for those based in the south, Pie Minster offers an incredible range of pies and has branches all over the UK. Number 6 is Eton Mess. I'll probably recreate this one. Okay. That is how it looks like. Okay, it's got strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and cherries, I think, or cranberries, sauce, and cream. Okay, let me see. The perfect treat on summer's day. This is normally eaten in summer, okay? Eton Mess is a dessert made with meringue. Oh, so the creamy bit is meringue. Okay. Yeah, I'll get some meringue pieces and I'll recreate something like that. Okay? Something. I'll recreate it. What's it called? A variety of berries and cream. Okay. The dish was first served at Eton College in the late 19th century at school cricket matches and is now popular all over Britain. Where can you find it? Eton Mess is so simple and delicious that it's best made at home or brought on a picnic. So you can make it at home and have it at home, or you can make it at home and take it to a picnic, like when you're going to have a picnic with your family or friends. Okay. Number 7 is afternoon tea. Afternoon tea. This is something that is popular, and I do it personally. I like to have afternoon tea. Okay. Um, Scones, finger sandwiches, and cake and tea. What could possibly be better? Although we Brits are famed for having afternoon tea every day at 5 p.m., believe it or not, that's when they normally have it. But I normally have my afternoon tea um, at 4 o'clock because, or just after 4, because that's when my son is back from school on a weekday. Okay. On the weekend, I can have it most likely the same time. Yeah, because 5 o'clock or 5:30 latest is when we have our dinner. Okay. Afternoon tea, 5 p.m. That's really a bit of a myth. So it doesn't really happen at 5 p.m. Okay. That's a myth. All right. Afternoon tea is a rare treat that is generally taken around 3 to 4 p.m. Okay, so between 3 and 4 p.m. that's when you have your afternoon tea. So on the weekend, I personally like to have it between 3 and 4. But on the weekday, I have it at 4 or just after 4. Okay, like 4:30 or 4:15 when we get home, basically from school, from picking up my son from school. Okay, so where can you find it? For a traditional afternoon tea, there's no better place than the infamous Betty's Tea Room in York. But you can have your tea at home. All you have to do is make your tea and get your scones and finger sandwiches or cake and tea. Okay? Um, Number 8, Cornish Pasty. This is my favorite pasty, okay? And I normally get mine from Greg's or any place where they do really nice, like any bakery that does really nice Cornish pasty. Okay, so this is what Cornish pasty looks like. A pastry stuffed full of meat and vegetables. Yeah, it's very yummy. Cornish pasties first became popular among tin miners as they were easily transportable and eaten without a plate or cutlery. Yeah, you don't need a plate or cutlery. You can just hold it and eat. Okay. Nowadays, the humble pasty plays an important part in British food culture. It's even thought that they were the inspiration for the South American empanada. That they were the inspiration for the South American empanada. Okay, where can you find them? In Cornwall, obviously. Okay, Cornwall. But if you can't make it that far down the country, you can find delicious Cornish pasties at most markets and bakeries, or grab one on the go from the West Cornwall Pasty Company. Okay, number 9 is a full English breakfast. Okay, now this used to be my favorite and it still is. However, some of the things on there, I got tired of them because before my son was born, I was living in a bed and breakfast. Okay, and literally this is the breakfast they would have every morning. That's how it looks like. Okay, but you can have your eggs well done. Okay, so it typically has tomatoes, eggs, hash brown, mushrooms, bacon, sausages, um, toast with butter and baked beans and eggs. And then it also has black pudding. Okay, typically, that's what it has. But you can pick and choose any of these bits and pieces. Like, for example, I don't really like the tomatoes, so I would leave the tomatoes. I would have my eggs well done rather than sunny side. Okay, even my sunny side, like, it has to be well done. So the yolk would be fully cooked for me and my children, obviously. Yeah, so yeah. Also known as a fry up. So when you go to a restaurant, you can just ask for a fry up, okay? Because they have restaurants that do full English, like every day, till like the afternoon or all day breakfast, they call it. Okay, so a full breakfast is made up of eggs, bacon, sausages, beans, toast, tomatoes, and sometimes black pudding, which is blood sausage. Okay, this hearty breakfast is popular all over England, Ireland, Scotland, okay, and Wales, and is often consumed on the weekend. Yeah, because most weekdays they have cereal or porridge, but mostly cereal. Okay, so on the weekend, that's when you have time to cook all these in the morning. Okay, there are also regional variations, with a full Scottish served with black pudding and tarty scones. Okay, so I think I've done the Scottish one on here. Okay, you can find fry-ups at greasy spoons, cafes a bit like diners all over the UK. But if you're studying at the English school in English language school in Edinburgh, we particularly recommend the Quick and Plenty Cafe. Let me know in the comment section, have you been to Edinburgh before? I went through Edinburgh to get the train to Northampton because I went to visit a brother of mine in Dundee. So yeah, I've just gone through it. Okay. Number 10, which is the last one, is, that's how it looks like, a roast dinner. Okay, now I've got a video of roast dinner on this channel, so you can check that out. Okay, the humble roast dinner began as a meal that was eaten after the Sunday church service. It is true, as the meat and vegetables could be left in the oven to cook while the family was out at worship. Today, a Sunday roast is still an important part of British life, with around 1/5 of British people sitting down to eat to a roast every week. It is true. Where to find it? Every self-respecting pub, so you can eat that at the pub, okay? We'll have a roast dinner menu on a Sunday, and nowadays it's not just beef and dripping. Do a little research and you find yourself just about any kind of roast you like. Head to Roddy's in London's Shoreditch for a mouth-watering Jamaican roast, or check out one of these vegan roast dinners in Brighton. So you either go to London or to Brighton, but they have it all over the place anyway. Every part of the UK has it, okay? That is basically, it. So this brings us to the end of this video. Feel free to recommend the videos that you like to see on the UK series, the United Kingdom series. Put it in the comment section, whether it's the business, the arts and entertainment, the fashion, or real life issues within the UK. Let me know in the comment section what videos you'd like to watch for this series, and I'll be doing that filming in 2022, because now we are in the last days of December 2021. Other than that, have a good evening, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye.